Welcome to the introduction to the natural language processing. Greetings my TechSway friends. In today's deep dive into world of a natural language processing, we are going to unveil the complexities of ambiguities and explore the foundational phases that make NLP tick. I am Amrish Patil and you are watching the second lecture of our Introduction to the Natural Language Processing course. Before we jump into the fascinating phases of NLP, let's tackle the big challenge, ambiguity. So what is meant by ambiguity? Ambiguity, generally used in natural language processing, can be referred as ability of being understood in a more than one way. In a simple term, we can say that ambiguity is a capability of being understood the words or the sentences in more than one way. So this is the most occurring, or this is the most common problem that every language models are basically faces. Let's take one example. If you ask your AI assistant, can you tell me about the bat? So your AI assistant will get confused because the bat has a multiple meanings based on the context. Like, he will think that, is she asking about the flying mammal or is she asking about the piece of cricket sports equipment? So NLP faces this kind of drama every day. So in today's session, we'll focus on what are these ambiguities, what are the types of these ambiguities, and we'll see how it works. Types of ambiguity. There are different types of ambiguities like lexical ambiguity, syntactic ambiguity, semantic ambiguity, and anamorphic ambiguity and pragmatic ambiguity. So we will see all these types one by one. Lexical ambiguity. So lexical ambiguity arises when a particular word has a multiple meanings. For example, let's take the word bank. So bank could be a financial institution or it is also referred as a side of a river. So lexical ambiguity references a different meaning of a single word. So meaning of a word is basically based on the context or reference from which we are using that particular word. Like previously, we have checked the example of a bat. I tested the same thing in a Google AI, that is Bard. So Bard given the meaning of a bat in the two different ways. It can be referred as animal or it can be referred as a sports. So he has clearly mentioned the meaning of a bat has based on the context in which you have heard it. Second, syntactic ambiguity. So this kind of ambiguity occurs when a sentence is passed in a different ways. For example, the man saw the girl with the telescope. So such kind of ambiguity present whenever the syntax or particular sentence is passed in a different ways. So this example is ambiguous because whether the man saw the girl carrying a telescope or he saw her through its telescope. So a single comma makes a difference in the entire meaning of a sentence. Next, semantic ambiguity. So what is meant by semantic ambiguity? This kind of ambiguity occurs when the meaning of a word themselves can be misinterpreted. Like you are seeing one meme on your screen. It's funny, right? Semantic ambiguity happens when sentence contains an ambiguous word or phrases. For example, the sentence, the car hit the pole while it was moving. So the interpretation can be the car while moving hit the pole and the car hit the pole while pole was moving. So this gives the best example on semantic ambiguity. Next type of ambiguity is anaphoric ambiguity. So this kind of ambiguity arises due to the use of anaphora entities in a discourse. For example, the horse ran up the hill. It was very slippery. It soon got tired. So here you can see the anaphoric reference of it in a two situation may cause the ambiguity. So such kind of problems are basically present in your language. And we have to make sure that our language system or language model will understand the exact meaning of our sentence by considering all these ambiguities. If it fails to understand the exact meaning, exact context, the emotion behind the sentence, it will parse or it will understand the sentence in a different way. So this ambiguities plays very important role while working with the NLP problems. So in a conclusion, we can say that ambiguity isn't hurdle, but more like a puzzle of a different meanings. It highlights the diverse nature of languages where word can have various interpretation. This is the most important term which can be studied in natural language processing. Remember, the adventure doesn't end here. We'll discover new topics from NLP in the next session. So stay curious, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.